So I'm pretty sure, just like the rest of the world has noticed, that gas prices have gone up, right? We've realized that within the last couple days. Well, to all of you who asked for Mr. Biden, Mr. Biden, who am I to put that title in front of this psycho disgusting dude's name? I don't know what happened to me. Forgive me, everybody. Biden came in office and signed some blank executive orders. I hope you noticed. Okay. Some of them were blank. It was just for theatrical reasons. And then he signed a bunch of revocation orders as well, revoking what Donald Trump has put into place. One of them, very important. Not everyone is aware of this. It's very important, that Keystone pipeline that we have that runs from Canada to the United States. That's our source of oil. Here's how gas works, family. Gas don't disappear in your car by way of that gas station. Okay, it comes in humongous barrels, and those barrels were really big old tanks. Those barrels come from a source that's way down in the ground underneath what you can see as physical dirt and grass. There's only certain places on the planet where it's easily accessible to get to. So when we start to look at the gas prices rising, we have to find out, well, where is this gas coming from? The gas that we've been using for the last 4 years, thanks to Donald Trump, salute you, sir. The gas we've been using for the last 4 years, well, let's say 2 years, okay, has been from America, has been from our soil. That's why the prices are low, okay? Minus inflation, of course, things will go up as time moves on, but here's the kicker. The money we're spending is already inflated. Why? Because it doesn't really exist. It's not backed by anything. But then here we are being taxed extra for paying for someone else to ship oil to our country when we have enough in our own land. So let me read something. This is McCarthy. He's mocking Biden after Biden's first unity calls, right? So we've already had a derailing of the Keystone XL pipeline, okay, which was offering amnesty to 11 million illegal aliens to rejoin the Paris Agreement on the global warming BS. So Biden's basic reason for revoking the Keystone pipeline is to re-enter that Paris deal that we had on global warming. Well, what is that Paris climate deal? Okay, let's just look it up real quick. This is how you do research, family. When we look at when this thing was put into place, it's insane. Watch this. So it's an agreement with the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, and it's dealing with greenhouse gas emissions, mitigation, adaptation, and finance, signed in 2016. Okay, the agreement's language was negotiated by reps of 196 state parties, and this was in Paris, France, adopted by the consensus in 2015. Okay, 190 members of this UNFCCC are parties of the agreement. Of the 7 member states which have never ratified, only the major emitters are Iran, Turkey, and Iraq. Did you hear what I just said? Out of the 190 members, the majority, that's like the majority stockholder, is Iran, Turkey, and Iraq. Well, America's pretty high up there on the ability to serve the country itself its own oil, which is why we had a smart man in place who said, let's get out of this Paris climate change crap because it does us no justice. All we're doing is paying for Turkey, Iran, and Iraq to get more of our people's tax dollars when we don't even need to send them money. So this is just one of many things that Joe Biden has already started to revoke. But in reality, we know he's not the president. If you've been paying attention, you know that there are actually 2 presidents sitting right now. One's fake, one's real. So many terms. What is this fucking word? Hey, you're fine. Stop. All right, come here. She gets riled up with me. But I forget the damn term of it. But there was the God damn it, Makaiza. The Declaration of Independence, right? Let's just say that, okay? The Declaration of Independence was re-signed by Donald Trump. And this means that the military is in power. That's why you saw that inauguration. That was not an inauguration. That was not an inauguration. Did you see the Bible they used? Did you see that book? When I showed it to Rebecca, she was like, God damn, that looked like some shit they dug up from the motherfucking medieval times. But it's in a damn witchcraft spot. They went over to Bohemian Grove or some shit and found some shit from 500 years ago, and they dug that bitch up because it got all the witchcraft spells in it. I mean, it's not even a real fucking, what? It don't even make sense, family. Kamala got inaugurated before he did. When does that happen? How you going to inaugurate the first he, she dude thing, president, vice president, before you elect the president? It doesn't make sense. So, look, family, we have to pay attention. There's only one, okay? There's only one way out of this stuff, and that's through awareness. That is straight up through awareness. And if this didn't help you to become aware or at least want to research something for yourself, well, then we're going to have to leave you aside. And that's just what it is right now. Because you have the woke people and you have the sleep people. The sleepers don't want to be awoke. They don't want to be awoke. They don't want to be awoke. They don't. They want to stay asleep because it's easy, because it's simple, because I don't have to think for myself. You just do what you're told and, hey, there's life. But when they start bringing you a damn needle to stick in your arm, I don't even want to use this to represent a needle because it's a crystal. But imagine this is a needle. Oh, hey, knock, knock. Hey, this is the United States military of China. We're here to insert your vaccine. You need it in order to leave your house. Well, when they come at your door, best believe, if I was standing there, there's no vaccine being taken here. Thank you very much. What's the next step? Oh, take me to jail? We're fighting today. Period. Not doing anything that they're telling me to do. And you shouldn't either. You really shouldn't. What you need to do is go online, just like I'm doing right now. All I did was this. Looked up the Keystone Pipeline, Saturday Fox News Channel. This is what I really went to. I went to Newsmax first because I knew that there was going to be some good stuff on here. Biden says 100-day goal on vaccinations may rise to 150 million instead of 100 million. Well, there goes our vaccine. There it is. You ready for that? No, we're not ready. Who do we call? Who do we call to help, man? Who do we call? We don't have anybody to talk to. We don't have anybody to call on. Nobody. It's just us. We are now the fucking militia of this whole world, baby. And they're going down.